I remember the first thing that I ever said on Twitter about this case was that I had represented murderers that I liked more than Amber Heard. And that was, quite popular amongst a certain segment of Twitter.
Nose doesn't appear to be injured in any of these pictures, does it, Miss Heard?
That's why I'm wearing makeup.
And makeup covers up swelling, right?
Makeup will not cover up swelling. Ice will, though.
No, it won't.
No.
Ice will cover up swelling?
Ice reduces swelling. Normally, the swelling after that kind of injury is not as bad as you might imagine. And for me,
Okay.
it wasn't that
Now
bad.
she's a medical
I have a
expert.
picture of it underneath the makeup. That's how I know how to reference it.
Do you?
A
Where's
picture
the
you haven't produced or shown to
did.
this jury, right, Miss Heard?
I produced everything.
But you haven't shown it to this jury.
I would very much like to. It's not my job.
Talk to your counsel.
Ma'am. Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning back in. This episode is really important to me because Amber Heard supporters have gotten to my nerves, and this one is not, it's not like I don't understand why they would support Amber Heard or anything like that. I do. I actually understand why you would believe that the person that you have, heard, especially on the woman's angle, right? If we're looking at the history of women when it comes to domestic violence and sexual violence, etc., you can kind of sympathize and ask the questions like, oh, why would she lie and things like this. However, there is always a nuance. So we're going to be talking about Amber Heard on this episode because, in all fairness, and I say this, what I saw and what I've been seeing is completely deplorable, in my honest opinion. So I thought let's get into it. Let's talk about Amber Heard supporters and what they've been doing from the minute the verdict had hit until now, because that's the only timeline I do know. I don't want to go too far back because I wasn't actually there to see a lot of these things. There is also the account that we know about. I'm sure you might know of Iguana Escalator. I call her, but I forgot her name. Ivana Escalera. We know about Camilla, the alleged minor that deactivated and we have never heard from since. We know about all these accounts that have been set up, I believe set up to have been spreading misinformation. We're going to get into that today. There's also, we're also going to get into how these, I'm sorry, I can't even say it because I literally feel sick. How they use credible victims, especially, you may have seen them in the thumbnail, Megan Thee Stallion, Cassie, and also Rihanna, and how they use them whenever it's convenient for them. We're going to be talking about that on this episode. And finally, we're going to be talking about why Amber Heard is not a victim, why Amber Heard should not be getting any kind of support whatsoever. Apart from a therapist, I think that she does need to get that kind of support. Maybe financial support, but I think she's fine on that department. I don't think she has a problem getting financial support whenever she can. So, without further ado, let's get into this episode of Hindsight. Ah, damn. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Right. Always an episode. I'm just yeah. So right, let me fix that. At least we didn't get that at the start, so that's all well good and good. So I'm gonna like I was saying that before we get into the episode. Let me just read the chat. That's all I said. There was nothing much that you may have missed in that segment. I do apologize for the sound difficulty. I completely forgot to turn it back on. Right. So, but Ugly Dan, you did say, did you see them complaining about you on the embarrassment of subreddits? I did not. Could you please send me that subreddit? Because is it Depp Delusion? I actually don't know about this. If I'm being honest with you. And also shout out to Laura B. Thank you for tuning in. That's all that was going on. So if you can send me a subreddit, I'll be happy to read it live. They're always so threatened by him. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why they're, I mean, I assume you're talking about me, so I don't know why they would be, because they say that I suffer from brain damage or something like that. I get it. I do stutter a lot, so yeah, fair enough. I mean, I have a stutter, but if that's why people think I suffer from brain damage, I don't know why you'd be threatened by that. But here we are. I don't know about the Recreator situation, so can't really I don't really know. Jonathan says they legalized growing pot. I got my Elvis today. You guys are probably going into your own conversations here, but Laura B says Amber Heard stands on another level near criminality, not comparable to other level of fans. Yeah, the amount of how do I put it? The amount of, can I say doxing? The amount of doxing that they do, can I say doxing? I don't know. The amount of misinformation that they do is criminal level. So there is a point there. Right. Muted. I'm getting hated. Yeah, so if you can send me the link to that subreddit, I would love to know what they said about me. I'm kind of I'm kind of concerned as well, equally what they're saying. But yeah, shout out to everyone that's here. We're gonna get on with this, because like I said, I'm gonna be reading out a couple of tweets that really got onto me and that really bothered me when I was looking at this entire thing, and these tweets were really problematic because it is the repeated behavior that I've seen Amber Heard fans engage in for the longest, right? And I have no words, because we gotta talk about this. Every single time that I've seen someone come forward, right, there is a racial element as well. And you guys know me, I don't like to go here unless it's really serious. I don't like to go here. It makes me uncomfortable to talk about it, because I feel like I'm dividing my base in a way. I feel like I'm causing some kind of trouble in a way, but I cannot help but ignore it. And I'm not even the only person that sees it. So when I saw it again, in regards to the whole Cassie and P Diddy fiasco that we were all unfortunate to witness. Very, very unfortunate for Cassie, because she has been enduring that for the majority of her life. A decade they were together for. So the videos came out, and lo and behold, in fact, to be quite fair, in fact, when I first saw the video, I actually thought it was I didn't know what I was watching. I was like, wait, is this some kind of deep fake? What's going on here? the minute I was also even worried that I might even be going through another psychotic break. It was that concerning. But but when I realized what was going on, I was immediately met with dread. I could not put into words what I was feeling, but I messaged my friends and I spoke to them and saying they are going to somehow turn this to be a man bad scenario, and how this is a majority of really, just those arguments that you normally see online. And that was my fear. Lo and behold, it literally translated to that when I think it was on Sunday or Monday, one of the days. I think it was Monday. I'm not even too sure. But I basically, when all of this basically hit the fan, and I saw that tweet, I had to try and vocalize and get everything that I'm feeling out, and that's what this stream is gonna do. So here go, this is not a normal stream for me, because it's not normal for me to even, maybe you can call it a rant, an organized rant or whatever it is. I don't plan on doing anything like this in the future, because I wanted to talk about, there's a case right now going on in the United Kingdom about how this woman has slept with two young boys, literally 16-year-olds, and she contests that she didn't, because of the age of consent. But the weird thing about the UK law is, irrespective, she can't even be done for rape anyway, because of the way that the law is codified. So I was going to go into that, and I'm going to have to postpone that to next week, because this one really bothered me, and it really, really hit me that the particular stream that I wanted to do for this week had to be postponed. And I don't usually announce it until the week, but here, well, since you're here, you kind of heard it. But this behavior is not new. Let me go to the tweet so that I can show you exactly what I mean by this behavior is not new. 1 second. It is very wrong. Let me go to the chat. It's still wrong though. Yeah, Jonathan. Yes, you're right. It is 100%. It is 100% wrong. What happened to Cassie should not even. It should not even become. It's not a comparable scenario, because for one, it is not. For one, I think what happened there, and to be honest, I'm going to do a whole video, but it's not going to be analyzing the video. I don't want to do that, but it's going to be discussing another thing. So that's going to be released on Friday. But basically, everything that I saw was something that I don't think we've ever seen in our lifetime. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that. And I was going to tell myself that my fears were unfounded. So when I saw how people were starting to compare, because I haven't seen it from the mainstream. You would think that the mainstream would start comparing and making it all be like, Me Too, all of those things. But I didn't see that. To their credit, I did not see that. They made it about the Cassie and her bravery to come forward, etc., in regards to Diddy, which was great. I think we need more of that. I think we need something like that where you are not being painted in a brushstroke, where your gender is not being painted in a brushstroke to make it seem. I think taking it by case, which is how they have treated it for this particular scenario, I think that's great. Is it gonna be like that always? No, but you can see, in my opinion here is how the media can be paid for, so that these discourse that we have seen for the past 5 years that has, in my opinion, caused more of a divide than actually educating, in my opinion. We can see that play out because this is the first time in a long time that I've seen this not become something in the mainstream. Like, it hasn't become a man versus woman kind of thing. It became the person that's actually perpetrating and the victim of the perpetration. It was solely focused on them, which I think it should always be going forward. I don't think anyone needs to get demonized, anyone, like in a gender grouping, not a particular, but you know what I'm trying to say. I don't think any gender needs to get demonized for one act of one person. Otherwise, you're going to get a lot of the overreaction that we have become accustomed to. So, but that's not the stream. I thought I laid the foundation for what kind of kind of brought about the way I'm feeling, why it was like that, because it was this tweet. Let me just go to it. Oh, damn it. Why are you so slow? Okay. My computer's a bit slow. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, that's not right. Oh, okay. I've just lost. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, there we go. Just got it back. Okay. Right. So let me share this. Let me just share the screen. There we go. Blah 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 blah. I appreciate every single one of you for being patient, by the way, because yes, I am a bit of a boomer on this entire thing. So I do admit that. But yeah, so let's segue into that. So basically, this is the tweet. This tweet bothered me. You say it's by this. I'm gonna call her redacted, even though you can clearly see who she is. But she's a Nigerian. She's a Nigerian. I looked at her profile, and I'm not kind of surprised, because over there, when you're a feminist, you kind of go out hardcore. It's a bit of a wild wild west over there. But it says here, you people are shouting about how you would have gotten your revenge on Diddy, done this and that to him. Wonderful. But when Amber Heard, again, that's where she lost me, because I'm like, why are you bringing this person in? Why does this person have to get mentioned? Why on earth? And this is by a black woman. So she kind of opened the floodgates for everyone else to kind of have that conversation. So, and it really bothered me, because it's like as if she has lived under a rock for the past 2 years. And we're going to get into the timeline of the past 2 years, where we have seen just how deplorable it has been for anyone who not only supported Depp, but if they were a victim themselves, they were discarded. I'm talking about Rihanna, and we're gonna go into her in a bit. But he says, but when Amber Heard fought back against her abuser, you all called her everything but a child of God. Says she was equally toxic. I can't take you all seriously. What proof? This post got 13,000 likes. Meal means that, 13,000 likes, 2,000 retweets, 822,000 views. I don't care if it's botted. I really don't care. I really, really don't give a damn. It's just, to me, this is just mental gymnastics kind of likes and shares. I don't give a damn, because the comments say something different. As we can see, we know who the comments. Like this guy, we know that this guy, we have never seen him. I've never seen him before. Doesn't even have any followers of, of you or any other Johnny Depp supporters that I follow. He comments. Like, the comments paint a different picture. Paint a completely different picture. So I don't know why that tweet has got so much likes and retweets, but here we are. A lot of people that I do know have commented on it, but again, I'm waiting. Look at that. Look at that. Rosa Cruz, one of them. I think she does have a lot of followers that are mutuals. A lot of people are catching up to their game. Amber Heard is the Diddy in that scenario. So like again, I'm scrolling down. You would think such support, and I mean, when you see retweets and likes, you would think support. It translates to support, but you would think it's literally going to be in the comment section. We have scrolled. Again, look, no mutuals. We have scrolled all the way down. There is not one except for her. Zora. Except for her. That's it. That's it. One person. Do you know how that doesn't make sense? That makes absolutely no sense. The comments on this post proves you so right. Okay, there's 2. Should we count to 39? I don't get it. Everyone that's in this comment section, it doesn't make sense how, like, again, it's like this one here. We all watched this. How many Amber Heard supporters use this clip as an example for Depp abusing Amber Heard? If that, since they believe this, how many of them used this particular clip? This one here that I'm watching. How many of them? No, but when it's a woman, it's specifically a black woman in this case, because they've done it not once, not twice, but 3 times. Oh, I did find someone else. Okay, that's 3 now. Again, it's a whitewash. I have no idea how that tweet has got so many likes, but here we are, likes and retweets. It's got so many. The response to the tweet has been, in my opinion, it kind of like, I love her for this. I love her for this. Once again, let me try and get to it. Yes, okay. I love her for this. Not lawyer chick. Shout her out. She when lawyers and accounts that are massive put these people on blast, my faith in humanity is restored. What day is it? It was on the 18th. Oh, Saturday. I saw it on Saturday. Okay. So I got a date wrong. It wasn't Monday. I saw it most likely on Sunday, because on Saturday I was out of commission. I usually it's my day of rest on Saturday, so I don't really do anything outside of just relaxing. So I wasn't privy to all this until the next day. I was tweeting about the facts, but this particular thing didn't appear on my timeline till the next day. So I'm glad there was timestamps to this. But anyway, Nat Lodge says revisionist history. She is the best. Severed his finger. This was actually without a doubt, we're proven upon so many things, because Christina Sexton said that Johnny Depp cut his own finger with a vodka bottle. That's what her own witness said. She never claimed this, by the way. She claimed that he was smashing a phone onto the wall, and that's how he lost his finger. That changed during cross-examination. And in, I think it was rebuttal or the closing arguments, whatever it was, Rottenborn said, Amber doesn't even know how she lost a finger. But in the UK case, I remember the page number in my head. I think it was page 1,838. Let me actually confirm that. I think it was page 1,000 of day 12, I think, of Amber Heard's testimony, where she actually said, I was there, I saw it. Meaning I saw him lost his finger. Not only this, it was also said in 2016 when she provided the documents to, I'm actually going to get this one up actually. One second. This one is actually pretty key because it was a TMZ article. One second. I'm going off the cuff here. I did not actually plan for this one. So this one is completely off the cuff. TMZ article. Yep. Okay. I have searched it before. Here it is. Let me share it. Okay. So this is the article. It says here, Johnny Depp accident. Oh, okay. Back we go. Johnny Depp accidentally cut his finger off in a fit of rage, then bumped, stopping the blue paint. With whom accused Amber Heard of cheating. This according to Amber and her people. We have it right there. Amber and her people. Again, this only came from, this was on the 15th of August 2016, early in the morning. The same time that TMZ received the tip. When I say tip, I mean it was literally on the 27th, same time. Actually, no, not the same time. 9:13. I think it was 9:13 PT. But we see here, it said we are told the incident went down in March of last year, just a month after Johnny and Amber get married. They were in a villa in Australia where the first argument erupted. According to Amber's version of events, Johnny was drunk and high on ecstasy, smashed several bottles and windows, and also slammed their plastic phone against the wall. She claims a piece of the items cut off a portion of the middle finger on his right hand. There is absolutely, you have to be crazy to read that, hear what she had to say in the whole trial, watch on closing arguments. Her own lawyer says that she doesn't remember, but yet in 2016 we have this verbatim given to TMZ. Let me go to the audio actually. I just remember something. I'm getting ahead of myself. One second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Because if you, by the way, Ugly Dan, if you do have that link to the Reddit, please send it over, because I would love to react to whatever they said, But there was an audio that Court TV has. I can't believe this. Let me go back to the tweets, because Amber Heard supporters, if you remember Camilla, to be honest, I don't want to focus on these accounts that are no longer with us. They are obviously dead, obviously defunct in some way. But I don't want to go over those accounts anymore. They're done. Leave Heard alone. You know who they are. They don't even talk to me anymore. So, Baking Soda Cross, yep. And then you have, I haven't seen Ivana. Whatever that girl was that said, sounds like pedophilia or whatever she done. Those accounts, I'm glad they're gone. I'm literally glad that they're gone. One second, let me just. Okay, one second. Just increase that. Yeah, my bad. Okay. That should improve the audio quality. Sorry, I completely forgot to change this over. Let me know what the audio quality sounds like now, if it's better. I completely forgot to set this all up. Right. Well, I did set it up, but I changed the scenes, unfortunately, and I forgot to change back. So let me know how it sounds. Let me put down the noise so that you guys can actually. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah. Let you know, back guys, so that I can know what it's like here, so that it's being captured too. So, but anyway, that will be helpful. But yeah, obviously, let me go to the chat real quick. Obviously, I can't say, you know, I call it baking soda crust because of YouTube. I don't want to, get, I don't want to get monetized or anything like. Seeing the link above, I don't believe. So. Can't see. If you have my Twitter, please. I don't see it. I don't see, unfortunately. On the plume says, she said she didn't know he had lost his fingertip until the following morning. However, on audio, she hears clumping around, helping to severed search for the severed digit. Now, even that audio, you know what this whole heard anon, I call them. You know what this whole heard anon conspiracy theory types, what they have done? They're basically saying that audio is basically not basically. So it doesn't really matter. Whatever is going on in that audio is scrubbed and higher than apparently. But again, we have them recounting everything. We have them recounting every single thing on the 4-hour October audio. Every single thing about that event, and it's concurrent with the audio. So I don't understand. Like, did I throw the vodka bottles? Again, did I throw the vodka bottles? And then she proceeds to gaslight him, saying, "You threw me, you threw this, you threw that." That was gaslighting. That's it. When you listen to it, that's textbook. Because he's saying, "Wait, did I throw this? Did I do this? Did I do this?" Knowing full well he didn't. Knowing full well he's the one that ended up in hospital, not her. Because guaranteed, I think if he threw anything, he would have missed. Going to prison for that. Going to prison for that. Eba Ali, thank you so much and welcome back. If Johnny was abusing her, she would have caught him on camera doing it, because she was clearly trying to set him up, but she couldn't, because I don't know about her catching it on camera, but I will pose this hypothesis before I do move on. I will pose this hypothesis. Oh, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I don't. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me follow you back on Instagram. Thank you for saying me like that link. Oh, I just saw it. But thank you so much for your $4.99 super chat contribution. Is truly appreciated. I really do appreciate that. But I will go back to what you said here, and I will say, if she was doing that again, let me get the audio. Let me get the audio. Let me get the audio ready. But before I do that, let me just go back to it. Just finish off. Read that that not lawyer chick. So says, going to say, okay. She says multiple admitted to hitting him on audio recording. Yes. But of course, they call it reactive abuse. We'll talk about that in the little time that we do. Multiple ones that the jury didn't even exactly. There's so much more out there, and we're gonna go into it because this is not your queen. Stop trying to rewrite history and conflate her with genuine domestic violence victims. She was the abuser. I felt her on every single level. Every single level. I hate that every time a verified account of a woman, I like that word verified, because this is verified. It's not like Cassie always said in her filing, by the way, she brought this forward. Let's not play around here. Let's not take the piss here. Cassie said Cassie brought the case, by the way. So if they're making the argument that Depp was legally abusing Amber Heard by taking the case to the Sun, if they're making that argument, are you seriously gonna stand by that argument and say that Cassie was abused Diddy by bringing this lawsuit to light? Let's be honest. That's why it was all of 2022, 2023. It's been a farce, a complete farce. Every media publication that has been, you can tell it's bought and paid for, because we saw this girl file against this man knowing whatever risk he has. By the way, he's way more powerful than Depp. Way more. He's not only a multi-billionaire, he owns media companies. This guy makes Depp look like a literal speck. And this girl, despite all of that, was like, nope, this ends here. And you're telling me that's equatable to Amber Heard? Let's be serious for a second. Let's not take the piss. Let me go to this, because they into this. And I'm glad you sent me this, because I just read it and they are taking my words out. There the screen, guys. Thank you so much, Ugly Dan. You're not. I don't think you're. I think you. But I don't know what. I can't read it up. Beautiful, but all I can say is you seem to have a beautiful. So he says, I hope you guys can see that. So he says, the hypocrisy from Johnny Depp fans and propagandists. You call me a... Okay. Call me a propagandist, you know. Okay. That's actually... That's actually pretty funny. Oh gosh, including popular ones. Oh, at least I achieved my high school dream of being called popular. I always have wanted to be a popular kid. Got to uni, and then I realized it's not everything. Sorry, college. Sorry, not uni. Including popular ones like this one is breathtaking. Right. Okay. And I was responding to Nat, the lawyer chick. I remember this because, like I said, it touched me anyway. It says, I know, I'm saying, like, how Diddy believes in truth and shouldn't have said, I know, I'm saying, like, how Diddy believes in truth and shouldn't have settled. If Cassie believed her claims had legs, he would have settled, but he wouldn't have settled either. Also, the part where he says people are looking for a quick payday, he wouldn't be wrong. People would circle seeing blood due to the settlement. Of course, he could be trying BS, but my overall point is, settlement done no one any favors. And my mic keeps coming out? Oh, okay. Thanks for that feedback. That must be that. It should be better now. Let me know how that sounds. If it does keep cutting out, let me know and I will adjust accordingly. Actually, let me Right. So let's go into that because, of course, they dug into my old tweets. I've talked about settlements before. And, right. So I've talked about settlements before. I'm not going to shy away from this. You guys want smoke? I have the smoke for you guys. Here is me with Prince Andrew. But before I go into that, let's go into what I had to say in regards to the context behind the whole, because this happened in 24 hours, by the way. This happened in 24 hours. So let's go to that context, right? This is before that tweet. The only thing that I'm taking away from the Diddy Cassie settlement is the fact that all the attention is on the DA. So where am I supporting Diddy in this? Let's go. Before I finish reading this tweet, let's go back into that. Let's go back into that Depp Delusion, because it fits them. It really does. It fits them so much because they really are deluded. They are deluded. I don't know why they call it Depp. Yeah, Depp Delusion. They are definitely deluded. But you want smoke, you got smoke, right? Oh, but when JD settles, it means nothing. Like with Rocky Brooks after the VA trial, I blocked Heinz when he was saying corpse can't be. They're not gonna let me. Anyway, settlements means whatever they want settlements to mean. Whatever benefits the person they're standing for. Okay. I'm not even gonna finish. Depp settled with Amber, which, listen, I have seen this. Depp never settled with Amber. Settlements are literally for a divorce. That's how you get the case out of court. If you don't want it to go to divorce court and you want to actually sort the financials out yourself, you reach a settlement. It's actually standard. It's the same thing with contracts, etc. These are standard. But how would they know that? They have one shared brain cell in all of them in that Depp Delusion subreddit. All of them have one brain cell. And it's not even one each. One for all. They share it. They share it. So I don't blame them for even getting this wrong. This is, law is hard. I know. But just ask anybody. Just ask around. They will tell you settlements are, it's classic. It's like, I don't know. It's and lawyers literally just go in, it's like another one, like that DJ Khaled song. Also, there's a reason necrophilia is a crime. It's non-consensual. Oh my God, I can't believe they're schooling me with this. I can't believe they're trying to school me with this. That's the point I was making. Yes, that's the point. The human is not alive to consent. So you can't say that Depp in his text. Anyway, let me not get sidetracked because they keep missing the point every single time. But anyway, imagine how secure they must feel. The shit is true. Okay, settlements happen for a reason. For stars, victims regularly do not go through. She brought the case. Look, I don't know where they get this idea from that I anyway. Settlements happen for a reason. For stars, victims regularly do not see justice through the judge. Again, Cassie brought the case. That is well known. Often there is a desire to achieve closure or do whatever possible to move forward. There is nothing wrong with a settlement. I didn't say anything was wrong with a settlement, but we're going to learn. If I haven't said it enough on my tweets, because I'm going to show you a litany of tweets to basically explain why my position on settlements is the way it is, and it will not bend for anybody. I don't care who it is. It doesn't bend because I genuinely believe that if people again, the tweets that I was making in regards to the settlement is that people should not infer guilt or innocence from them. That's it. That's the point. But again, the shared brain cell crew that managed to come together and make this subreddit, which I am actually very proud of them for. I think we should all give him a clap. I think we should all, please, everyone, just send your clapping emojis. Clap for them. They actually made a subreddit. You know, all of them with their shared brain cell have come together to make a subreddit, put together words. I think that's impressive. That's really impressive of them. Moving on. Careful there. There's that kind of nuance. Okay. I let you that kind of nuance. Fair enough. Depp's known to get manic as Diddy. Oh, okay. Depp's known to get as manic as Diddy. This guy. The only thing, out of the old audios, the only thing I heard Depp, remotely heard Depp lost his temper in any way, the only time is when he says, don't get authoritative with me. That's the only time I heard him raise his voice in the audios. Of course, I'll leave all the chance. Recollections may vary and all that, but that's the only time. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop reading this because I'm going to lose a brain cell if I continue reading their dumb, idiotic takes. So going back into the tweets in regards to the settlement, because I don't think you guys need to see it, but I like completeness. So I like full transparency anyway. So let's just continue with that. So it says that the only thing I'm taking away, like I said, the only thing I'm taking away from the Diddy and Cassie settlement is the fact that now all the attention is on the DA. Do they prosecute? The complaint's out there. Are they going to pursue criminal charges? Regardless of what happens, it's out there now. Where is me saying that Cassie shouldn't have settled? Where is me saying that anybody should have done whatsoever? It sounds almost like nuance, understanding. What do I know? Like some people understand. Some people just read the tweet and did not infer, oh, he means this. Because a settlement for me is just a settlement. And let me go on to the next tweet. Of course, I type in the word settlement so that. Oh yeah, they think that a settlement disannuls the verdict. So there goes their, that's their brain cell for them. That's how well their one tiny brain cell is working for them that they share as a collective. By the way, I'm quoting them. Again, it's right here. This is literally their collective brain cell that really believe that because Depp and Heard reach an appeal settlement, that's it. Okay. 18th of November 2023. The same thing, by the way, on the lawyer post. It says, this is why I always say no one wins in a settlement, and no matter how many people try to say it looks bad for one party over the other, truth is no one wins, and no one is more or less culpable in a settlement. You can twist it all you want, but I don't know. I said the same thing without reading this tweet, without recollecting my thoughts. I said the same thing literally 5 minutes ago. I don't share a brain cell with anyone else. I have my complete brain cells running. I know that you guys think I'm brain damaged, but I think out of all of that we've seen, I think the... Let me stop. Let me continue. Where is that Prince Andrew? Where is that Prince Andrew tweet? Oh, damn. Where is that Prince Andrew tweet? I was actually looking for it. That was a good one. I mean, it might give them something for them to run with, but that was a good one. If you guys find it, yeah, do another tweet on the Depp Delusion thread, and I'll read it out here because I did make a comment in regards to Prince Andrew, so you guys can go look for that. No one likes Prince Andrew, so you can go look and see what I said in regards to settlements there. Let me see. Más reciente. I think it will be here. Should be here. I can't believe I'm getting sidetracked by this. I'm getting sidetracked by this. I'm sorry. I didn't mention Andrew by name, not from what I remember. So I doubt that if I was to search Andrew, it would. Again, it's just God. I've talked about this ad nauseum, so I don't even know. Anyway, like these guys. Let me actually type in Andrew. I doubt it. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. I think it's here. Hold up. Yeah. Okay, so it says, yet nobody talks about the serious issue of a payoff and potential reinstatement by Charles, etc. It says payoff is called a settlement, and again, the Andrew was on his own, and he was tried as a private citizen. Potential reinstatement. That's all. That's a different conversation. So, that's a different conversation. So it's in regards to the settlement, that's all I find on the Andrew thing. But I'm sure that you guys are much better detectives than me. You guys will probably find the tweet by now and posted it on there without and use whatever working brain cell that you guys have. But let me move on and go back into the point. So in regards to that, like I said, let me go back into this. Oh, nope, that's not it. Because this thread is okay. All right, I have to. Okay, there we go. There it is. Okay, this is the last point. How insane would it be if people responded to Diddy to the Diddy video by saying he was reacting? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. She was not taking prisoners. Lord, she was not taking prisoners at all. At all. Guys, Natalie was not playing around. Natalie was not playing around with that. How insane would it be if people responded to if people responded to the Diddy video by saying he was reacting to Cassie's abuse? That is the quality of evidence against Amber Heard. It is filmed, recorded, and documented, and people try hard to excuse it. What a point. Because they're not comfortable with the concept that a woman can be an abuser. It is rare, yes. I added a yes. But it does happen, and in this instance, it did. That's amazing. Yeah. Right, because end of the day, we know what they were arguing in regards to the audios, reactive abuse, all of these things. That's what they were saying in the audio. So let me try and find an audio by Court TV. I think I lost everything. Court TV to our audio. Amber Heard, Johnny Depp audio. I have it. Amber Heard. Oh, I've heard her twice. Because nope. It was in 2018. No, don't do this to me. Don't flood me with all these irrelevant time periods. I think it's here. Yep. Okay, got it. Found it. Let me actually. I probably won't need it again. So I doubt I would need it again. But we're gonna play that audio. Hey, random girl, thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, random girl. Welcome back. Nom de plume says JD sued Amber Heard because he wanted the evidence to be seen and heard. Few people thought he would win before the trial. Cassie the same. Great point, Nom de Plume. Great point. She wanted her experience heard, and I doubt she wanted a trial. I actually think she wanted a trial. I don't think she wanted to settle. I think what she was given was, I think, I don't want to speculate in regards to our relationship, etc. But I think for it to be settled that quickly, I think it was just likely that somebody in her family may have just told her, it's not worth the hassle. This guy is gonna, you know how he is, basically. I think that was the case, in my opinion. Dave, hey, Ketchup. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Happy to see you again. So in regards to this, I think why she settled could be a lot of personal reasons. I think maybe she was given an offer she couldn't refuse. Who knows? This is why I always say the same thing. Whatever the settlement is, whatever the money is, we shouldn't infer that the person did it or only launched a lawsuit for money. We shouldn't infer that the person settling has no case at all. We shouldn't infer that the settlee, is that a word? Please tell me that's a word. The person that offered the settlement is guilty or in any way. It should be these guys don't want to go to court and they just want to amicably resolve this. Of course, in a change of events, we have come to see that what she was claiming in that lawsuit has been insanely corroborated. So we know that she had more than a case to present. We know that based on what we saw, because what she was filing, everything that she said in that filing was reflected in that lawsuit. That's my view on settlements. And yeah, I can look back in that lawsuit now and be like, yeah, no, your case it's done. It's made. Your point was made. Even though it wasn't her that released it, your point was made. But in regards to Amber Heard being Diddy, because I know that was trending the other day. On Monday, I think, or Tuesday. Maybe that's why I got it confused earlier. But it was trending. Let me try and get it back up again. And to be quite fair, I was happy to see it. I can't believe it was trending. I was seriously happy to see it trending because, oh, okay, okay, there we go. I was very happy to see it trending because end of the day, there was, I think the amount of people that have been following this case, especially Princess Consuela. She's been following this case since 2016. I spoke to her at length on the channel. You can go watch that on the supporters interview. But I spoke to her at length, and I can tell that the people that were using this hashtag, they know exactly the audios inside out, all 4 hours. And we're gonna play some. But this one here says,
what did you say in response when Miss Heard said, tell the world, Johnny, tell them
oh, flipping X, sorry. Right.
I, Johnny Depp, a man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence.
Now, let's go into that audio because this is what I want to show you. This is why Amber Heard is Diddy. In all fairness, and I brought this out in another another stream, but it's a lot more poignant now. It was in a stream with where I was going through the entire whatchamacallit, I don't know what to call it, tortoise gang, whatever, where I was reacting to that, and I basically was showing how these audios, in fact, in my deep dive into like responding to that particular investigation, I found that Amber Heard had actually confessed in one of the, and I missed it. I completely missed it. So that's on me. But she actually did more than confess. This one didn't make it into court. I mean, it made it, obviously the evidence is in court, but it wasn't played for everyone to see. But this was, in my opinion, like, I don't know how on earth you can support this woman. And this is why I will never, ever, ever believe her innocence. I think it's at the 28th minute, if memory is serving me correctly. Let me play from here. Oh, I'm not sure if you can hear it. Let me turn, let me turn the desktop audio on. All right, can you hear it?
Whether you can trust me to be this, or whether you can, or whether I can do the same. I feel very much the same.
At least you have the added luxury that you take for granted. No offense, you do.
What do I take for granted?
That you have the added luxury of knowing that I'm there and that I mean it forever, and that because I show up. I'm knocking. I'm the one who asks to calm down. I'm the one that comes to get you on the plane. I'm the one that comes and knocks at the bathroom door. I'm the one that comes into the house that you've run away to. I'm the one that comes to you and says, oh, this isn't worth it. Let's fight for this marriage or whatever. You have an added luxury that you just are taking for granted in such a big way.
That's the one where she admits to going into the bathroom door. I think it's the 10th minute. Oh, damn. I think it's 10th minute. But that's the one where she admits to going into the bathroom door. The one that she actually vehemently denied doing, by the way. But she admits it right there. That's the first part. Die went on by accident, but I'm trying to segue to smooth it out, so bear with me. I hope this is the one.
It got worse every day when we were back from Toronto. It got worse every single day. Not better, worse. Until we spoke about it. Until Whitney's birthday, and we talked about it. Then it was okay, but I don't want to resent you.
I don't want to resent you. I don't want to.
I think it's here.
I don't want to.
Is it this one?
Not trust.
Is the one where you said that?
You know how many times I've chased you out of the elevator in the hall?
Did you hear that? I'm going to rewind that. Thank God. Oh, my memory is good. Thank you so much. My brain cells are working at an optimum level today. Thank you so much. Wow. 2 references that I remembered just like that. I'm kind of proud of myself with that one. Let's play this one again.
Not trust.
You know how many times I've chased you out of the elevator in the hall? You gotta stop doing that.
She said she stopped doing it, but can you, that's P Diddy, man. The difference is it's just not on video. She says it herself. This audio is right here. She says it herself. Why are you equating this woman to Cassie? She is, if this woman was with Cassie, she would have done to her what she done to Tasha Van Ree. Guarantee she would have done to her what she done, what Diddy done. I listened to that and I'm like, I don't see how she wouldn't do it. She knows she loses her temper. That's what we saw in the video. We have audios and audios and audios of her saying this is, but every single time that Depp tries to hold her accountable, she evades every single time and flips it on him. And she still, in all these audios, she still cannot cite the one event that he has put his hands on her. Except, oh, you run away. That's the only citable thing that Depp has done wrong. If you want to believe diaries, fine, believe diaries. But we have her on audio after the fact that those diaries was written, and she still cannot. You're telling me that this man is sitting here and she is trying to, as she puts, negotiate. But we have in the same audio, the same this one's 2 hours, but in the 4-hour extended version, you have her losing it because of the whole Xanax thing, and she doesn't want to talk about Xanax anymore. But people want to overlook that. This is why. This is also why I did have this one ready actually, so I'm gonna go to it. This is also why I say that she is Diddy. Let me go to it. 2015, this event happened, occurred. This is after the staircase incident where apparently Depp pummeled her and Whitney to a pulp, basically. Depp beats her up, etc., and all this, right? And it was written here by, I believe this is not Nurse Debbie, no, Erin Falati. Actually, this is Erin Falati. So this is her nurse. This is not Debbie Lloyd, because I know with Debbie Lloyd, they want to discredit her because they found some picture of her, I can't remember, of her on the beach where she posted a picture after the verdict was done, celebrating for Depp. Again, these guys are friends, by the way. She was his nurse for years, so of course she's gonna celebrate. But this is Erin Falati. This is on her notes. This is her own nurse. We're gonna read it right here. It says, in contact throughout the day, expresses uncertainty regarding fiance, says that she's concerned ability to trust fiance following argument, process thoughts and feelings, blah blah, coping mechanisms, etc. I'm looking for the part here. Oh. Think it's here. Debbie. This is just literally, this is the 27th, so this is Debbie Lloyd notified that her and client were having a verbal argument at home. Another argument after the staircase incident, by the way. You would think keep calm after the fact that, you know, you just being wailed on no, she doesn't do that. But anyway, client did not respond. Messages to discuss mood and feelings, etc. Several attempts to made by resident nurse. Client didn't answer the phone, blah blah. States I'm waiting for the fact. Okay, so that's not even what I'm looking for. I don't think this has what I'm looking for. No. Okay, I chose the wrong one. I was thinking it was Debbie Lloyd. It was Debbie Lloyd for that one. Let me go for that one. Oh, a rare Heinz blunder. I will take this one. So I did lose I obviously lost a brain cell after reading Depp Delusion. So I'm not proud of that. I should proceed with a lot more caution before going onto that site, because clearly my recall memory has been affected. Damn. And I thought I had it, but that was a false dawn. So anyway, I'm gonna go to Bonnie Jacobs. I'm pretty sure, not Bonnie Jacobs, sorry. Debbie Lloyd. 1 second. Deborah Lloyd. Gosh, where is it? Sorry guys, sorry for taking this long. I opened the wrong one, unfortunately. So I did lose my brain cells before even accessing. So maybe they do have some truth to what they're saying about losing brain cells. Who knows? Oh gosh, where is it? Oh, there we go. Finally. Gosh, I need to title my things better, but Microsoft Edge, and here we go. Let's just go down. It's literally in this one. Oh, okay. Not that. It's here. Cannot believe this. This is another incident after the staircase incident, by the way. So they had a staircase incident that was all here. He went away to his house, and he went away. I think is it recorded here that he went away? I think he did run away for this particular one. He spent afternoon with friends. Yeah, so he went to spend afternoon with his friends. So he did go away and then returned. And then another incident happened where it says patient being JD says upon arrival, patient and wife were fighting in the garage when argument became heated. The fighting was the argument. Patient removed himself from the situation. This is the person that they're saying is Diddy, by the way. Patient removed himself from the situation and had security drive him to another home. Patient and wife spoke for another hour, and patient became anxious. They went up, they saw the surgeon, and then after that, he returned. He returns home the next day, by the way, and that's what she hated, the fact that he kept leaving. Not the fact that whatever she alleged happened. We don't know about this incident because she never alleged it. So what happened here? This is everything I read is literally Diddy. There is no difference. There is absolutely no difference. But the one thing that bothered me, and let me go to it quickly. Let me before I go into that. Let me just go into the chat quickly. Just this interface. I'm on Twitter. That's me trying to catch up. Random girl, don't worry. Replay crew is always there. You can binge. On Surviving Amber Heard, there is audio of JD running away and Amber Heard chasing him. Oh wow, they've got an exclusive audio, so I wouldn't mind that. Amanda Lang, welcome back. Happy to see you here. Even with the cupboard slamming, she went to his house knowing he was upset, supposedly filmed him, then claimed fear. If afraid, why go over when you don't have to? That's a great point, Amanda. That's a great point. And the reason why all the notes weren't allowed in because only said Amber told us, of course, which would only repeat our direct testimony is no probative value but gives artificial weight. That's 100% correct. She's right. And also hearsay as well. But the point I was trying to make in regards to them not like we not seeing this evidence or anything like that was to basically say that she didn't testify. If this incident, like, you would think that them having a heated argument after the stairs incident would literally come in and she would express how this is a pattern, you know, but somehow it's not relevant. That was it, all done. Next. This is why it's BS, in my opinion. It's just complete BS because what happened next was, I think it was France that she alleged that he had her pictures on the camera, on the computer, and Johnny was like, here is Johnny. Like, this girl is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But let me continue. This happens to everyone's memory. It's function of how memory was to be conscious of himself every time it's recalled. Yep, of course, yeah. I did actually believe it was Aaron. I knew what to look for, but yeah, of course, what I was looking for was not where I found it. But you know, Nom de Plume said, "I wonder why Diddy kept that tape. Why didn't he just wipe it or destroy it? Was he keeping it for some kind of insurance? Thoughts, anyone? No, I don't think it was keeping it for some kind of insurance. Roll with me here. I actually think, based on what we read, if we were to take the claim about the trafficking, you know, him liking to watch other people humiliate someone, you know, have sex with them, etc., and literally watch it, and if that's the case, I really think he gets off on it. Like proper psychopathic behavior. I actually believe that. And that sounds so sick. I shouldn't say that. I didn't even want to analyze the video but yes, you pose a very good point, because if you are buying the video, it's you that's culpable, by the way. It's you. It's not like so in response to the insurance part, I don't see why this is insurance for him, because it's him like doing the bad act, you know? I don't see why that would be the case for him in particular. So maybe you can expound more on what you mean by that, Nom de Plume. But it wouldn't be a stretch. It would not be an absolute stretch to say that this guy may just enjoy watching that over and over again, especially with the fact that after she moved on, it would, like, you know, you don't have her anymore, so that's all you can do. Maybe, yeah, he like destroying it makes more sense. It would make more sense. At least someone who may know of the existence cannot break into your home and copy it. It's weird because yes, because that's the video was obtained by the police during the raid, FBI, sorry, during the raid. So it's long. Why he kept this is beyond me. It really is beyond me, and nothing can explain it better, in my opinion. You know, I mean, it's kind of my own fault thinking here, than that. Nothing can actually explain it better than him just enjoy watching people get humiliated, looking at them being vulnerable. I feel so sick even mentioning it, to be honest. That is just, you know. Prior acts are only allowed to be brought in generally if it proves specific modus operandi. And Rebecca was talking about this Harry Reid case today. Yes, I was watching that. The Karen Reid trial was, I was watching the evidence are very particular. Yes. Some people skirt it though. I think Weinstein, the people that brought the case against Weinstein really messed up with that one. But it has to be directly relevant. I don't know, different states have different laws, but most states adopted the fact that it has to be directly relevant to whatever case that they're putting on. That's why, even in a civil case, that's why Judge Ascarai, even though Amber Heard literally lied and said she was never arrested, there was no record of it or anything like that, even though she said that, and this was clearly an override to the hearsay, the prejudicial value way outweigh, because it wasn't a domestic violence trial. It was a defamation trial. There was no way they could use something like that in this particular case, because people would actually, and plus it wasn't even against Depp himself anyway. It was literally with someone else. So, but in a domestic violence context, if it was that kind of trial, it would have maybe come in. It would have maybe come in. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. We saw it with Jonathan Majors, you know, but even that, in that case, that was where the bad texts, sorry, not the bad texts, the texts of Jonathan Majors, where he said he was dissuading, he was allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly because I actually don't know the context of the full text. He was allegedly dissuading Grace Jabari from going to the hospital. Those texts came in because the judge felt that it was relevant to what he was saying, and plus the defense opened the door to it apparently, so she kind of have to refute it so that it's fair. He might win an appeal based on that, by the way. So I don't know, but anyway, Chandra, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think this is the first time I've seen you here, so hi, and everyone say hello to Chandra. Amanda Langwood. This is one main reasons why Weinstein is succeeding on an appeal, because it's more prejudicial and probative. Absolutely. So let me go back into the Twitterverse because I want to get to this point, right? Rihanna, when Rihanna came, I can't believe this. This is why no one should chat anything at all, because when Rihanna came onto the scene, and decided to book Depp for her Fenty show, everybody was on a meltdown. We know that Rihanna is a victim of abuse herself by the hands of Chris Brown, and she chose to work with Depp. I have never seen so much muscling in my entire, against somebody. And I was angry, because the first one here is this particular one here. Hold up, let me actually share it. Sorry about this. Let me actually share it. A boomer on the computer. Sorry, I am an elderly. I'm actually a millennial, not even a boomer. So I don't even know why I'm struggling with this. I should be okay with this, but it's not to be. Not everyone has the prowess of the young Gen Z people. So moving on. Right. Oh, I don't even know that they have removed it. They have actually removed it. I don't know why they have removed it. But anyway, this is what I said. Please shut up. Neither you or Yael, or whatever her name is, Yael, care. You just use victims as leverage for Amber Heard, like you all did with Rihanna. Until they do something you don't agree with, you all turn on them. I think this was in regards to Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know. This was the Yael I was referencing, and this was her lack of care for Anthony Rapp prior, because they were making a point. Oh no, okay. Oh no, sorry. They were making a point that Depp fans do not care about Anthony Rapp, and this is Michelle Dauber, who has now quit Twitter, and I'm so happy I made this tweet, to be honest. I love old tweets because you cannot. Right, Michelle Dauber, by the way. Oh no, gosh, I can't. Okay, Michelle Dauber. What basically you're gonna have to trust me on this one. Let me zoom out a little bit. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. It basically says Rihanna platforming the Val piece of S is 1 second. Is ending up bad for both of them, cause the good people are sick of being silenced by asshats who fell for a smear campaign. They call Rihanna a asshat, guys. Michelle Dauber says both will end up in a trash can eaten by rats. That's called a Kentucky funeral. You have to think about this, by the way. But by the way, these guys are the ones that care that claim to care about victims. Michelle Dauber is actually a feminist herself, and she actually runs a lot of charity. Allegedly, I mean, let me just put it out there, because I actually don't actually know that for sure, but I know that she was very key in bringing Amber Heard into the activism fear kind of thing. But the point is, she made that statement. This is a Rihanna is a victim of abuse. If Cassie comes out tomorrow and says, I support Depp, I felt everything he felt when Diddy was doing this to me. When I heard the audios from Amber Heard, I felt, if Cassie said that tomorrow, do you not think every Amber Heard supporters that was doing what they were doing, that was saying, oh no, Cassie is like, do you not think that they would turn on Cassie immediately? Like immediately? Without thinking twice? We just read it with Rihanna. They called her a asshat. This was someone that they were saying it was a victim. That they were using as an example. Depp supporters responded with this example and says, well, Rihanna had credible black eyes, etc. So it's one of those ones where you kind of have to be like, hold up, wait a minute, like, hold on 1 second. Who are you trying to fool at this point? Like, let's be real here. Who are you trying to fool? Because everything that I've been seeing from them is farce, completely fake. They don't actually believe in anything outside of Amber Heard is innocent. And if you don't get with the program, we are going to do XYZ. We're going to form our one brain cell collective, make a subreddit about you guys and discredit you guys for speaking. I would say that I am quite charmed by the popular comment. But yeah. This was another one. I think I made this tweet that I made back then. It got a lot of people worked up, actually. It got a lot of people worked up. So because Rihanna decided to use JD for Fenty Fashion Show, her victim service that's now been rescinded. I read Michelle Dauber's tweet before making this tweet, by the way. Got it. Thanks for telling the world you didn't care in the first place and just wanted to protect an abuser by using actual victims. Couldn't be me. Because I'm an angel, of course. The comment section, we can go into that. But basically, a lot of, like, you know, the people that responded, it says, I'm canceling my sorry, they didn't respond to my tweet, sorry, they were responding to the, you know, thing. It's like saying, I'm canceling my Savage Venti extra VIP today. Oblivious or opportunistic awfulness is particular things from a company wearing the guise of representing and empowering marginalized people. So it's only white victims that can that can be imperfect. So because that's how they're framing it. I play devil's advocate. I'm like, okay, cool. Since you're saying so, it's only Amber that can be imperfect. Rihanna, no, you have to be perfect. It wasn't just, if I had Charlotte Pramon's, I have all this in my first docuseries anyway, the part 1 of Legal Labyrinth. It's in a playlist. I'll link it below anyway, after this stream. But I've got all the tweets from Charlotte Pramon, all of those people that were literally going at her. And we have, if we are to take their argument, for face value, you have the perfect imperfect victim here, right? That's one, you know, for their argument. You have it here with Rihanna. She has to be perfect or she'll be destroyed even by her own people and gender. Like, I like at this point, I was done. I need to actually, there was one tweet though that really got to me. Not that one. Yes, this one here. This one here got to me. Gosh. I made this tweet in regards to, Amber fans needing to crawl back in the hole. This person decided that she has some kind of balls somewhere and says, you're using victim blaming against Amber right now. What do you mean? Victim blaming against Amber. You do not get to say you believe all survivors until you stop believing Johnny Depp here. Depp. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for her. Right here. When you apologize for Rihanna for dragging her, I may actually listen. I'm waiting for her to apologize to Amber Heard. You see, like that. I will, again, out of their own mouths. At least this one, the mainstream media is not stupid enough to compare Amber Heard to, Cassie. The same way that they were saying going at Rihanna. At least they're not stupid enough to do that the second time. But seeing, this is the effect on their fans. This is the effect. How are you waiting for Rihanna to apologize? And you claim to care about victims? Are you like, this is I want to say it, but it's not my own phrase to use. But it's sick. It's sickening behavior. Absolutely sickening behavior. And they will keep trying to revise history. But and the signal says Amber Heard is trending, which is both brilliant and factual, and I can't wait to see how Catch and Bar says as misogynistic. I don't think she will try. I think if they try to spin this in any way, it will blow back on their face too hard. We already seen the comment section and what it looks like in regards to that person's post. We've seen what the comments looks like. If Cat tries it, if NBC tries it, it will be the worst PR, in my honest opinion. It'll be the worst PR move that they could ever make. And I don't think they're stupid enough to do it, in all fairness. But I think, by the way, this is a strategy if you want to, it does actually work. I mean, yeah. So that's a job for you. I don't know why I went there. But yeah, so Manson Infowars. Okay. But there is one more tweet. And they do this every single time. Liana Kersner basically said, and again, it's not from me this time. This is from Liana, who actually was covering the Tory Lanez case and Megan Thee Stallion case. Again, these examples that I've given, they don't know. They don't even try to look into these guys to see the patterns, because to be quite fair, I used to be part of, I used to do hip hop. So I kind of always inferred that Diddy was a bad guy. Like, he was that powerful, but I didn't know it was this bad. Like, based on the video that we saw, I did not know it was this bad. Like, but I've always had a feeling that whoever is with him, that he can be difficult to work with. And I was basing these feelings, though, based on how he was treating his label mates, how he was treating his business partners. I haven't seen a story of someone who is a complete dick at work and goes on and be a loving husband. I don't know. Probably they probably do exist. Goes on being, they probably do exist. I have no idea. But that was enough, at least, in my younger days, which is like a dinosaur a million years ago. I never once thought that, I knew he was capable. I just never thought I would actually see it in my lifetime. Put it that way. Everything that's happening right now, I never thought I'd actually see it in my lifetime. So in regards to this post, because these guys don't know about Megan Thee Stallion at all. And the reason why I say these guys don't know about Megan Thee Stallion is because, oh God, Amber Heard's fans are trying to piggyback on the Tory Lanez thing now. Again, comparing Tory Lanez to Johnny Depp. Heard was instantly and widely believed until evidence proved otherwise, which was true. There was no doubt Megan Thee Stallion had been shot, but after the incident, she still called her a liar. Not the same. Again, I covered this case extensively. Hold up, let me get a screenshot, because I went back and forth with someone in regards to this back then. I didn't have time to crop it, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Do I really want to look at? Okay, 1 second. Oh no, you can't open on Edge. Oh well. You're just gonna have to trust me, because I didn't have time to basically get it up. So you're gonna have to basically believe me on this one. Use the power of friendship. Use the power. Let me see if I can actually share the screen that I'm using right now. 1 second. Shout out to everyone that's lurking and I've joined. I appreciate every single one of you, by the way, the lurkers, every one of you. Let me do this 1 second. I think that's the one. Okay, so I have got it up. Yay! Don't need to use. Let me zoom in a bit more. Right. So it says, and they called Amber a liar immediately because people don't want to believe the most famous actor is an abuser. So what's your point, incel? It's like you have to be. I lost it completely. But it says Amber never had publications questioning the credibility of her story. She never had film blogs say she was lying when she came out with the abuse and op-ed. And I know this because, again, like I said, this was before I started my YouTube journey. To be honest, I have always done YouTube. It was more for album reviews, though. Wasn't really that when I was doing music. In fact, after the whole Psychosis event, my started go. I don't know what happened. So many things got worse because I watched my old videos back now. I wasn't that bad, stuttering and all that at all. It didn't even come on, but for some reason, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But the point is she says, how do you know you read every article about the case? Something you would do because you have no life? You're asking a question to try and verify something, but yet you're dissing me at the same time. I would never understand that. That's stupid. That doesn't change the fact that she wasn't believed, and most people don't know about Megan case because they don't know them. You don't know them. I know this. Like I like talking with this person. Talking with this person literally showed me that these people that are following along, supporting Amber Heard, doing all this, they don't actually have an idea of what they're talking about. Except for maybe, can I even say her? Maybe her. I forgot her name now. Damn. What's her name? Damn it, I forgot her name. But she's in New Zealand somewhere. Some of you might know. I literally just forgot her name. Except for her. I do actually rate her quite a bit. So, but leave her alone. You have her literally do a thread. Do a whole thread to detail something that we already know the answer to. Because in regards to the two pictures, you know the two pictures where it looks exactly the same? But she tried to reddit it up to, and then leave her alone and said, no, this is an HDR effect. Even though Amber Heard had actually said, no, they were taking on the one light and the other light. Why are you doing a thread on this? Why? If you're not, they call me propagandist. That is the direct proof of propaganda. You don't need to do a thread on something being HDR when the woman that you're defending in the same thread has already told you it's not HDR. It was two different lights being used. One vanity, one normal room light, whatever you want to call it. That's what she said. Unless you don't believe her, maybe that's why you're making the thread, because you don't really believe her. You don't really believe that reason flies. You believe your reason is the main one. I'm glad I haven't seen any threads from them at all. They've basically stopped that. I'm happy. But this is why. Like, unless something really happens that is so monumental, I just don't want to talk about this girl anymore. This one just really took the biscuit with me. Like, it made me angry because I know the playbook. I've seen it. The only reason why they're still believing Megan Thee Stallion and still saying that she is, that they were supporting her. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. The reason why they were still why they're supporting Megan Thee Stallion or supported Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know what they're doing now because it's all gone. The reason why is simply because they could. They just have this complex in their head that makes them feel as if they have the power to do these kind of things. I don't know how to express it. They see, and I know for a fact that there's a racial component there somewhere. I don't want to confront it. I don't want to think about it. But it's there where they feel like these people are disposable. Look at how they treated Rihanna for just working with the guy. She didn't even say, I support this person. Of course, you can infer there is support because you work with the person. That's fine. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it wasn't explicit, basically. It was all implicit. It was just working with the guy. And she got hell for that. What made me happy about that whole event is that a member of our cast, Big Boy, actually was bring it, was co-signing the move, basically, saying that this is monumental. I don't want to talk about this girl anymore. She is not. Let me go back to one last tweet. 1 second. Let me share it with you guys. There's one last tweet I want to share. I just literally just remembered it right now. Oh no. Okay, everything just turned off on me. 1 second, guys. All right, so we're back on business. Let's go back to that. I think it's here. Let me see if I can. Yep, okay. Okay, so let's go back to that tweet. I think it's here. Right, so it says here. We're not minimizing Rihanna as a victim or attacking her. We are just holding her accountable. Seriously, how does anyone in good faith make this argument when no one said a peep about Amber Heard hiring the walking Me Too case David Shane? That has to be. We have to talk about that. No one held Amber Heard accountable for hiring a sex pest. People made excuses for it. They were like, "Oh, how would she know that he was a sex pest?" You don't vet your PR managers, okay? You don't like people. The news publications, all those things. Megan Fox was the one to even break the news. They find this in instant, and you couldn't find it. But that was their defense. That again, you have walking Me Too case Shane, and you're not holding her accountable. I'm sorry, I cannot ignore the racial imbalance here, because guaranteed there is so many other women that you could use to bolster up. I don't know why they don't. We have Diane Redlick, who literally was abused by her husband. That's now died because Diane killed her. But that case is really important here because her testimony was all that saved her. The evidence was stacked against her, by the way. Her testimony saved her. She has been abused by this man that literally he creeped up on her. And she grabbed a knife and just knee-jerk reaction and had a complete shock. She was just, but after she recollected her thoughts, she broke down and called the police. That's a case that I'm going to be looking at on my on the sister channel, which is called The Unintentional Juror. You can also, it's at Ketchup Court. That's where I'm going to be going through all of the cases in more detail, as it is, rather than discussing them in a more how this impacts society here, because that's what I do here. But on that channel, it's literally just trial watch and going through filings. Don't want to convolute the two. Just want to make things simple for everyone so that they know what to follow. But the point is, I'm going to be going through that case. I'm going to be going through that case. Sorry, not there, here. Sorry, I don't know. That Courtney Clenny, flipping X, sorry. It's similar murder, so I've got both of them confused in my head. Courtney Clenny, different example, but I got mixed up with the channel thing. But I'll be live streaming the Courtney Clenny case on that channel. On this channel, for one of the hindsight streams, I'm going to be going through that case and how she's a credible abuse victim, and how and the impacts of being abused for a prolonged period of time, because her story is very impactful. But for some reason, this is a story you don't get to hear of. But it was a really high profile case. It was not really high profile. Let me not say high profile, but it was being recorded and it was being live streamed on Law and Crime. And I'm going to be bringing it out on one of these streams, because that's a credible victim right there. And I don't think she had much, but people knew she was being abused. So she had corroborative evidence in that way, and she was acquitted. I can't wait to go through that case. But again, why don't they use her? Why not? They don't care. That's the point. The media doesn't care. These guys don't care about these victims. I would stand on business. They don't care about this. They don't really care. They just want to vindicate the highest bidder here, and the highest bidder is Amber Heard, allegedly. So don't come after me for stupidness. Let me go to the chat real quick. I'm glad we don't ugly dance. I'm glad we don't have to deal with Dava anymore, of course. And Reina supports Depp. I believe she does on a level. 11 watching but only 4 likes. Oh wow, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, please hit the like button, please. please hit the like button. Thank you, Nom de Plume. Completely forgot to say that. Hit the like button, guys. It does help with the algorithm. No wonder why. It does help with the algorithm, guys. So do hit the like button and also consider sharing it as well. If you have enjoyed the stream, I'm going to bring it to a close very, very soon. I'm going to leave it here, and I'm just going to do the quick chat read. If you guys want me to cover anything, you can also let me know in the comment section. If you want me to cover anything on one of these hindsight streams, I hold it every Wednesday. I've been following you for that long, actually, just not active. Wait, what? You've been following me since 2021? Oh. I never knew. Oh, wow, I never knew. Is it too... because I know I was tweeting a lot about football and things like that. The Dr.Heinz channel, the Dr.Heinz Twitter that you guys are following, that was by accident, by the way. I got my old Twitter for some reason got locked out for spam or something like that. It just locked me out one day, suspended me. So that was it. So I had to make a new Twitter. And that's this one here. I've been on Twitter since 2011. So, oh wow. Okay. Amanda Lang says, anyone can take those 2 photos and overlay them. They're the perfect match for every feature. I remember someone actually, let me finish reading this before I deviate again. They are a perfect match for every feature, with the only difference being a filter saturation. Every hair, the angle, everything is identical. Yes. And I have no idea how that was even let in, if I'm being honest with you. I have no idea how that was let in into evidence. Because that's just weird. That's just weird. I have no idea. I still don't know today. That was bizarre to actually witness during a trial, to see 2 pictures of the same, and to not just see 2 pictures of the same, but have the tech, Julian Arkad, I think his name was, the tech guy, actually say he doesn't, I think he said, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be misquoting him here, but I think he says there is nothing visually different, but without seeing the metadata, he can't opine. And by the way, they made sure that they kept the metadata info out for them, with Brian Neumeister. Ian Ronco was the one who demonstrated by overlaying them. No, I saw it was, for me, I think, yes, he did. He did say he did this. He did say on the interview that I done with him on the channel. You can go check that out. He did say he did it with it. I think he said it. Did I cut it out? Oh gosh, please tell me I didn't. But more to the point. The guy that no, I did leave it in. Yeah. Anyway, the guy that I saw was a Chinese guy. And the guy was just fooling around. He Chinese, Korean, I actually don't know. Asian. Let me just say Asian just to be safe. But he was messing around with the saturation, and I think he put it up by 50% or something like that. And then he was literally the same. Just turn up the saturation. Literally, as Camille said, it's like, isn't it true that you just turn up the saturation on this? It's like, no. Honestly, it was like the metadata photo that she said were 2 different. Yeah, of course. As Jean said, Johnny is so consistent in his abuse. He presented the same crime scene twice. Thank you, Ugly Dan. Yeah, it's my same argument as well in regards to the December 15th photo. I'm guessing that's one that you're referencing, and the May 21st. That would never make sense to me at all. That would never ever make sense to me, because I can't get over that. The same wine spill. Let me get a picture of it. I think I have the picture. Let me get it up before this stream comes to an end. 1 second. I haven't done a 2-hour stream, by the way, in a long time. I'm trying to cut it down to an hour, 30 minutes max, because I don't want these streams to be too long for replay. So because I do want people to actually gain, you know, whenever we talk about a case, whatever insight that we cover here, I do want people to derive some kind of value from it. I think like the first case that we covered, the psychosis case, I think that was pretty insightful. I mean, I don't know. I mean, people's opinions may vary, but I thought it was pretty insightful. Is it this one? I'm not gonna find it. I think it's not. Wait, it is Def 719. Oh, I'm so sad. I actually remember all the exhibit numbers. Oh, that documentary had taken my life apart. I actually remember the exhibit numbers. Oh, that documentary really did dominate my life. I think December is, yeah, it is the Def 518. May incident is Def 700 or more. Okay, I don't think I have it here. I don't think it's here. At least the picture I'm looking for. I got the hair and everything, but I don't think this picture I'm looking for. Got a broken table. Unfortunately, I can't find a floor picture to do a side by side, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. I could have just used Google. Why didn't I use Google? Gosh. Okay, let me try using Google. Hold up. I just want to laugh at this. Oh, it's not here. They're not gonna show it. It's not here. Okay. Hold up. Sorry guys for this. Amber Heard December pictures. Okay, it's not that one. Nope. Can't find it. Nope. Yeah. I did find this picture. I bet you Amber Heard stands do not even know what this picture is in reference to, or why it's even important. But I thought I'd share. Let me share it. That's my alarm saying that we are done. But before we go, this is the picture I'm talking about. That picture, I've never seen any Amber Heard fans share that. I don't think they know it exists. But we can see it's why are you wearing, it's nighttime, by the way. It's nighttime. Why are you wearing glasses, my guy? But for some reason, Amber Heard is not wearing glasses to cover up, but because apparently now the incident happened after the. Anyway, I'll just leave it there. To be honest, we'll be here all day if we have to go through the evidence again. But I am happy to not talk about this person anymore. Not unless like I have to see something I can't deny, talk about it. Otherwise, I just wanted to show the hypocrisy of Amber Heard supporters. Their absolute hypocrisy. Andy Files. Oh shoot, yeah, you're right. I could have just used Andy Files. I do. Oh no, I don't have it. Les has it. Les has the file. I don't have the file, unfortunately. Les has the file. Oh damn, I forgot to ask her for the file. That would have been nice. Andy Files. Thank you for that booze. That would have been nice for me to have, but unfortunately I don't. She did actually go through it here on the channel as well. Oh damn. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Ugly Dan, I appreciate you for your super chat. Thank you so much. The white stain on the let me actually look. Maybe I might actually find it if I was to search wine stain. 1 second. Oh, there it is. Yep. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Thank you. This guy has saved my stream so many times. Ugly Dan, you saved my stream so many times, man. Thank you. But yeah, this is oh my God. Which is which? I remember how Camille was destroyed her with this. I remember it. So basically, this is the picture. Again, guys, which do you think this belongs to? Do you think this belongs to the December 2015 incident, or do you think it belongs to May incident? Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna put it in a poll actually. So I'm gonna give 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, right? So that we see so that we see what you guys think. I wanna put you guys brains to the test. All right. But I will ask, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing one more stream. I think I wouldn't mind doing one more stream with Les if she's up for it. She's very busy nowadays, though. She's absolutely busy with her life. So which one does this belong to? May or December? Which one, guys? Be very serious because I really want to know. People have voted. 4 votes. They're all saying they're the same picture. Pam Beasley. Damn. Are they the same picture though? Let me try and find. Oh, for reference, that was the December wine spill picture. So let me go to the May Weinstein picture. So you guys got that wrong. This is the May wine spill picture. So let's go into it. According to Google, because I did search Google, this is the May wine picture because as you can see, it's all May events. So this is the May wine picture. So let's ask the question. So is this the same as this? Be honest with yourself, guys. Can you not see the difference? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugly Dan lost it. Ugly Dan lost it. I can't believe Ugly Dan lost it. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ugly Dan. Oh, but yeah. Don't even entertain her. Oh gosh, I will be talking about her because I'm done. But anyway, I'm gonna close out on this one. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you that tuned in to hear my. Well, I wouldn't say it's a kind of a structured rant, but I'll be back next week. In regards to that case I was telling you about, make sure you keep an eye out on the community tab. Make sure you hit the like button as well. It will really help us out with the algorithm, etc. And also the subscribe button. If you have found any of this of use, by the way, if you enjoy these streams or anything like that, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the chat box, etc. I hope that you guys did. I do put quite a bit of, well, I do need to improve. I am still getting the hang of this. I don't do streaming, but yeah, so but yeah, hopefully I'm getting better and better But yeah, so if you guys like to see more and more live streams like this, I'll be doing. I do it every Wednesday. Like I said, the case that's going on in England right now in regards to the woman having sex with a minor, literal child, like 16 years of age. There's a whole debate about it being the age of consent. There's also another debate that she can't legally even rape the child, because for you to actually have rape, forget the consent, the act is codified in the law as requiring a penis. I talked about that in an interview with Dr. Mas Idris. You can find that out on the channel. It's literally here. He broke that down, how systematically him and many people are trying to get this law changed and codified so that it's more gender neutral. So there are so many moving parts in that trial that I want to talk about, and how it's just, yeah, it leaves a very icky taste in my mouth, that just to learn that women that do have that propensity to abuse children can actually abuse little boys and get away with it. I'm not saying get away with it as in they are acquitted. I mean, they literally cannot be done for rape, because the act literally negates and, you know, says no, they don't have a penis to basically be part of it. So that's kind of, so we're gonna do a whole live into this, and as well as other cases that are similar to that particular case. So without further ado, I'm not going to keep you guys here any longer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care of yourself. Have a great evening. Thank you so much, Nom de Plume, for the kind words. Ugly Dan, have a good night to you too. Amanda Lang, thank you for tuning in, and Chandra as well, and thank you for tuning in. Lurkers, I know that you guys have been lurking. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and giving me your time. It's truly appreciated. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye bye.